What's up, ladies and gents? This is your girl Amanda, and I'm coming back to y'all with Amanda Vlog. So, in the news, honey, Dwayne Wade's ex-wife Siovaughn says she's entitled to a $10 million settlement. So, according to Siovaughn, she is seeking at least $10 million in a new divorce settlement after realizing that her former lawyer, Brian Hurst, agreed to terms without her permission. He allegedly never reviewed Wade's business contract with her, and so that revealed that she was entitled to more than the $5 million they were currently settled on. And it was saying that Hearst apparently also agreed to a clause which actually prevent her from trash talking Wade, which she said she never agreed to. And it also said that she actually sued Hearst last year for malpractice, which is why she is going to reopen the divorce case. And it all came about after Wade signed a $47 million deal with the Chicago Bulls last year. And the judge actually granted her and said that she could reopen the case, since she alleged that the former lawyer failed to obtain her basic demands of, having Wade pay her the alimony since she was an unemployed law student, and she needed wages for her law school tuition, travel expenses for their sons, and getting their marital home appraised. And so she's asking for the $10 million. And in the report, it says Hearst assured Siovaughn and continued to assure Siovaughn throughout his representation of her that she was entitled to at least $10 million based on the evidence Hearst had in the case, as well as other factors such as the length of marriage and the parties' employment. And she also said that she supported Wade before he joined the NBA and even helped to develop his career. And, she, basically held him down before they got married or whatnot. And so she feels like she needs, a endorsement, a cut of the endorsement deal from, T-Mobile, Staples, and Gatorade. And, as well as other royalties and other revenue he brings in. So, y'all, they've been divorced for 8 years. So let's talk, you guys. So, is Siovaughn a bitter woman? Is she being bitter and greedy? Or do you think she actually deserves $10 more million? I mean, he already gave her the $5 million, which was settled upon and everything like that. And she got what she deserves, basically. And now that he's getting more money, she wants more money. But my thing is this: they've been divorced for 8 years, and she should have saved up some type of money. Or my thinking is maybe, I got $5 million. I'm going to try to save this money up, but I'm going to go get out and get me a job as well. I'm going to hustle and do what I got to do because he's moved on with his life, you know what I'm saying? And what happens after our divorce is his business, you know what I'm saying? So I don't know if she's being bitter and greedy, or if she actually, in her head, she actually thinks that she deserves a more than the amount of money that she was given. But actually, it has nothing to do with Dwayne. It has a lot to do with the lawyer. According to her, he was the one who fucked up. It wasn't Dwayne that actually fucked up. It was the lawyer that fucked up. So, for her to go back and sue Dwayne for a fuck up that her lawyer did is kind of fucked up. But in my honest opinion, because from what I read a long time ago, the divorce was a messy ass divorce. So, and she's been kind of like, bitter ever since. But I just think the $5 million actually made up for what she says, that she took care of him for his NBA career. She said she, supported him, and I think those $5 million makes up for what she did for him before the NBA. You know what I'm saying? Now, what happens after the divorce that's on him. You know what I'm saying? Is she entitled to the money? I don't really think so, you guys. I really don't think so. I mean, they've been divorced for 8 years, honey. And like I said, it was the lawyer's fuck up. It wasn't Dwayne's fuck up. You know what I'm saying? I just think that she needs to, get over herself. She needs to go out and get her job. She actually should have saved a whole lot of the money that was given to her. When you go from, I guess, her mentality, I went from having all this to basically not having all of it. You know what I'm saying? So she wants to still live that lifestyle, but if you're not married to that lifestyle, honey, it's time for you to make a change. It's time for you to grow up, put on your big girl panties, get you a job, save the money, and do what you got to do for your child. If he is actually taking care of his children with the child support every month and things like that, then she just need to move on with her life and keep it pushing. You know what I'm saying? There's that you've seen so many women so bitter after a divorce, but she just need to grow up and get over it and move on. You know what I'm saying? So I think it's I just think that it's because he moved on and got in another relationship with Gabby, and well, he's married to her now, but and she's just bitter about it, and she hasn't actually moved on from that. But she actually needs to face the fact that they're divorced and she is not living that lifestyle anymore, and so she just need to go get her a job and, like I said, be a grown woman about the thing and stop being bitter about it. $5 million is a whole lot of money. You know what I'm saying? A whole lot of money that I probably would never see. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I just think she needs to just get over herself, and stop reliving in the past and keep it moving. So what do y'all think? Comment down below. If you're new to my channel, subscribe and stay tuned for many more videos. Bye.